Okay, yeah. So, hello and welcome back everyone to Skyrim VR. My shoulder has improved compared to the last video where I completely destroyed it. It's not entirely okay though, but yeah, it has improved enough for me to get back into the gym and start working out. Although some exercises still seem to be off limits for me at this point, but hang on, looks like I forgot to. It's a little difficult to see where I'm going, but when I'm wearing glasses, the nice thing is I still have some gappage over here through which I can see. Anyway, this means that I can now start attacking with my right hand again and not look like a clueless moron when I'm striking in Skyrim. So, we're gonna continue, not right where we left off. I moved ahead with the story a little bit. I finished Alduin's Wall. I went to the Greybeards, and the Greybeards told me a shout to talk to a guy whose name begins with a P. I forgot the name. My apologies for that. So, we're gonna continue with the game from there. I also unlocked, or rather, I should not say unlocked. I figured out that VRIK, the mod that I'm using, has hang on. Has weapon holsters, so I can do this, which is really cool. Hang on, what weapon did I have here? I could swear I had a weapon here. Okay, I believe I had this here. Yeah. So, yeah, I've equipped all of my weapons now on my thigh, on my leg, you know, which makes it... Hang on. The whole thing makes it really convenient, and like I don't have to actually break immersion to get the the experience. So this is where we were. I'm gonna reload into the quick save. Okay, I have the correct shout equipped, I think. So we're going to meet this guy, Paarthurnax. Argnir says that Paarthurnax is the only one who may know this dragon-rend shout. So, Paarthurnax, that's where we're going. I already saw what happened, and it was a really cool moment, which is why I wanted to record it for the channel. And also, once again, the Northern Lights themselves, and how good they look, it's just unbelievable. I guess that's the moon over there. Hang on. Yeah, I guess that's the moon or whatever. I can even see it moving slightly. Like, just this looks so good. Wow. Unbelievable. Oops. I think I should heal. Okay. So the way I like to play this now is I have like two swords. Come on. One of them I conjure, and the other one I sheathe. Okay, the shout is ready. Not yet. Again, just the sheer beauty of this is just unbelievable. And that's why the game still holds up. The art style is still so good. Come at me! And that's the great advantage of having this sort of setup is that when I want to heal, I just sheath, I heal, and then I pull out my sword again. It's really convenient in that sense. Hang on. Is this the highest point on the Skyrim map? Hang on. You know, what would have been super cool if there was a way to actually shout and the microphone detects that you shouted, or there was some sort of voice recognition module. And I just realized that is what Mantella does. Again, just the skyboxes of Skyrim alone are so good and so well done. And you can truly feel the scale of everything. Like this rock, I feel tiny in comparison to it. Okay. So, the first time I saw this thing, I thought I was gonna fight it, and I had my sword drawn out and everything. And it didn't attack me, and I was like, what is going on here?
Remyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Paarthurnax.
Paarthurnax.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
Well, I want to learn the Dragonrin shout.
Drem. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Does Dovahkiin mean Dragonborn?
The word calls you. Go to it.
Okay. Whoa.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Courage, meat.
Dovahkiin, Ninyol, strike me with the fire of your Thum.
Are you sure about that? This is through a voice. Unrelenting force.
Do not be afraid. Fasnu, Let me feel the power of your thum.
Homie, are you sure about that?
Why do you delay?
Hang on. No. I'll do it. Favorite.
Are you Dovahkiin?
Why am I not able to... Hang on. Show all shouts. Yeah, I've enabled that, but fine.
Or not? Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your thum. Do not be afraid. Fasnu, let me feel the power of your thum.
Did I not just show you the power of my... Oh, fire breath. Okay, I was hitting him with the wrong level up. I'm not sure. I think Magicka. No, not Magicka. Hang on. Maybe health? Or I'll benefit from stamina the most, I think. Pressing block or trigger on your offhand. Okay.
Do not be afraid. Fasnu. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
What?
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Damn.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
To stop Alduin.
Yes, Alduin, Zembach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with Firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin?
I like this one.
Bruza, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Wow. That is so deep. And yes, every world would have to take care of itself. If every time every person in every world thought that they should die for the next world to be born, then every world would just die. And how do we... more importantly, even despite that, right, I understand that there's an argument to be made for the future and that we shouldn't be selfish and we should think ahead and all of that, but how do I know that there is a next world? I mean, just a very simple question. How do we know that the end of this world will hearken the birth of the next one? So, I have to work with the information that I have best. And my goal is to survive and to ensure the safety of my people who are here right now. And the next world...
So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw. Mortal, even for one of Dovassos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? You have not answered my question. Yes, but why? Why must you stop Prusa? Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokine? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world.
Maybe.
Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
That's also true.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Oh.
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are
What the shit?
fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll.
Huh.
But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Suyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kel, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Hang on. Why should I trust you? Like, why are you helping me? Why do you want to see Alduin stopped?
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way.
Damn. Talk to Esbern or Erignir. So, I already am the Archmage of Winterhold. So...
Drem Yolok, greetings.
Oh wait, why does it say that there's an error? Hang on, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna just check this and come back. Hang on. Let me try this again.
Speak. I will listen.
Can you hear me? Okay, there is something bugged out because Mantella is saying that it can hear me. For some reason this isn't. So I'm gonna try fix that and come right back. Hang on. Okay, well, I just restarted the entire game and... Oh, I'm not facing the camera. But I just restarted the entire game and here is Paarthurnax, whatever, right? And he's responding now. So, I'm gonna... I don't know why he's helping me. Why isn't he on the side of Alduin? I want to ask him that. Paarthurnax.
Drem Yolok, mortal, what brings you here at this hour of the night?
Why are you helping me?
I am here to assist you on your path, Dovahkiin. It is my duty to guide those who seek knowledge and wisdom. What troubles your mind, my friend?
Shouldn't you help Alduin because you're also a dragon?
Ah, The issue of my kinship with Alduin is a complex one, Dovahkiin. While we dragons share a common nature, I have chosen a different path, one of meditation and peace. It is my purpose to aid you in your journey against Alduin, to prevent the devastation he may bring. My allegiance lies with you and the greater good, not with Alduin.
Is that because you have chosen the path of peace? How do I know you're not lying to me?
It is true that my path is one of peace and meditation, Dovahkiin. You may not fully trust me, and that is understandable. I urge you to judge me by my actions and our interactions. My loyalty lies with the greater good, and I seek to aid you in defeating Alduin and bringing balance to Skyrim.
But how do I know that if I bring you the Elder Scroll, you won't use it against me?
Dovahkiin, if you bring me the Elder Scroll, I will use it only to assist you in your quest and to combat Alduin's threats. You have my word as the leader of the Greybeards, and as one who seeks peace and enlightenment. Trust in our shared cause against Alduin, for that is where our destinies align.
I'll believe you.
Your trust honors me, Dovahkiin. Together, we shall face the challenges that lie ahead and work towards bringing peace to the land. Is there anything else you wish to discuss or ask of me?
What else can this Elder Scroll that you speak of do?
The Elder Scrolls hold immense power and knowledge, Dovahkiin. They have the ability to reveal past, present, and future events, as well as unveil hidden truths. These ancient artifacts are as mysterious as they are potent, and their potential is great. Be cautious when wielding such power, for the Elder Scrolls can be both enlightening and dangerous in the wrong hands.
Goodbye then. Thanks for the help.
Safe travels.
Just the ability to do this is so immersive and so game-changing. So sometimes I do not wish to start up Mantella, and then I realize, wait, the whole point of setting it up for 8 hours was so that I could have little conversations like this. And it's not something that I'm going out of my way to do. Sometimes I just have a question, and I can talk to a character about it, and they respond dynamically, right? That is just so unbelievable. And it makes a world of difference to the gameplay. Also, I do not know how this shows up on screen over there, but the sheer majesty of Paarthurnax is unbelievable. I feel bloody tiny in comparison. This thing is majestic. And I mean, I wasn't necessarily a biggest fan of Elden Ring, but I can imagine looking up at, well, Placidusax and stuff, and this is just unbelievable. The scale of the dragon and the level of immersion is just great. So let me just talk and finish up his other dialogue.
Speak. I will listen. Return it here to the Tid Achran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Achran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir.
What does dragons?
The first mortals that I taught the Thum, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun, the Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Huh.
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon, they would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin's Thur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us, ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us.
Well, that sucks.
I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall, but all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove.
Is that how we killed the dragons? Or at least laid them to rest? Because... okay, I can ask that to him.
I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad sie. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Deep.
Lok Thum.
Okay.
Drem Yolok. Greetings, mortal. What brings you to the throat of the world at this early hour?
You say the dragons are immortal. Then how are all of them, well, dead?
A question of great ponderance. While Dova may possess long lifespans, they are not immortal in the truest sense. Their lives are tied to their souls as long as they are not slain and their souls absorbed. They can live for eons. However, even dragons can meet their end in battles or through other means. The tales of dragons being truly immortal are but myths.
So how is Alduin able to resurrect all of them then, if they aren't immortal?
Alduin possesses the power to devour the souls of fallen dragons, preventing them from reaching the afterlife of Sovereign God. By doing so, he can resurrect them at his will, for the souls of dragons are his to command. This ability is what allows him to bring his fallen kin back to the mortal realm, as they are bound to his will through their souls.
When you said that Alduin was sent forward in time, does that mean that before that happened, before the Elder Scroll was used to send him forward in time, were there a bunch of other dragons besides Alduin who were alive at the time?
Indeed, before Alduin was cast forward in time by the Elder Scroll, there were numerous dragons alive alongside him. The dragons were a powerful force during that era, ruling over much of Tamriel with Alduin as their leader. The dragons you see now are those resurrected by Alduin upon his return from being cast forward in time, bringing them back to fulfill his desire for domination once more.
So how did all of those dragons die? Because they were alive when Alduin was sent forward in time, and at some point between now and then, they've all been killed, or suppose somehow. What's the story there?
The dragons of old met their demise during the Dragon War, where the ancient Nords, alongside some Dova such as myself, rose up against Alduin and his kin. Through great sacrifice and immense effort, the dragons were defeated, and Alduin was banished from Mondes. The remaining dragons scattered and were hunted down over time by various factions until only a few survivors were left. Alduin's return and subsequent resurrection of his fallen brethren have once again brought them to the forefront of conflict in Skyrim.
So, when all those dragons were killed, what happened to their souls?
When a dragon is slain, their soul is released from their physical form. In normal circumstances, a dragon's soul would travel to Dawnguard, the Nordic afterlife, to join their ancestors. However, during the Dragon War, many dragons fell at the hands of the ancient Nords and the Dragonborn, and their souls were absorbed by the Dragonborn, preventing them from reaching Dawnguard. This act of absorbing a dragon's soul is what provides the Dragonborn with the power they need to learn and use the Foon.
So, if a Dragonborn absorbed the soul, then how is Alduin able to resurrect them?
Alduin's power exceeds that of a typical Dragonborn. As the world-hearer and self-proclaimed firstborn of Akatosh, Alduin possesses the ability to control the souls of dragons, even those absorbed by another Dragonborn. Through his dominion over the souls of his kin, Alduin can resurrect fallen dragons to serve his will and further his destructive goals. This unique ability sets him apart and allows him to command the souls of dragons, regardless of whether they were previously absorbed by a Dragonborn or not.
Thanks, Paarthurnax. Goodbye. Safe travels. Or meditation.
Safe travels.
Holy shit. That was such an immersive experience. I don't know, man. This might be my game of the year. Holy shit. Oh, there is a taller peak. I don't know what's up with that, you know, that weird line in the sky. I don't know. I have no idea what that's about. But let me see if I can get to the tip. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Please tell me I can get to the tip. Please tell me I can get to the tip. Like, it would be such a wasted opportunity if I can't get to the tip. Also, I'll just quick save, just in case I fall off or something. Vanilla Skyrim would have been a novel experience, but modded Skyrim? Oh yeah. Whoa. Can I get a pickaxe? Okay. Hang on. Again, quick saving. And that, my friends, is the best view in video gaming. I mean, admittedly, would be better if it had better graphics, but come on. So this is why I quick saved. Yeah, I don't think I can get to that peak, but hey, this is close enough to the top. I'm just gonna wait till for 10 hours so it becomes night again, and we're gonna get to see. I don't know, looking at the aurora in Skyrim is one of my favorite things to do. What? Why is there no aurora? Hang on. Come on, man. Oh, come on. Okay, this is gonna take a while. I'm still gonna be waiting here. But yeah, so really loving the game so far. I mean, the fact the story itself is pretty engaging and immersive. The side quests are immersive. Everything is so well done. The world building is excellent. Oh wow. That's beautiful. But on top of all of that, once you have all of these mods, it's just unbelievable. What happens if I jump? Holy shit, that looks scary. Oh shit! That was actually scary. Slightly. Not much, but it felt a little uncomfortable. Okay, where should I go? Hang on. Okay, so he told me that the ancient numbers used an elder scroll to cast Alduin forward. Okay, let me. Yeah, that is the highest point in the map. So I'm looking at it from here, and I can tell you that that is the highest point. Maybe there is an argument to be made that this is... Hang on. This is Windhelm. This is Whiterun. And that means that's Riften. What did I do in Riften again? Oh, right. There was the whole plot with... Riften was the place which had all the Imperials in it. Or was it Solitude? What did I do in Riften? What did I do in Fort Dawnguard? I have to check my quests again. So this is Orikstead. This is where I am. That's Esbern. This is Iverstead. What did I do at Fort Dawnguard? Solitude is where I went for... the Thalmor Embassy. I remember that. What did I do in Riften? I've completely forgotten what I did in Riften. Okay, so Riften is where we went and met this guy. Was he Esbern? So right now I have to go and talk to Greybeards and Esbern again. Okay. Fast traveling. High Krogthar. The crap did I just hear? Agnir. Agnir, where are you?
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax.
I did.
Dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
I am a mage, man.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here, we can feel the Thun resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it.
But it isn't that simple.
The world is meant to end. So be it. Let it end and be reborn.
No, we can't do that. I mean, we have to fight, man. We don't know why Alduin is back. We don't know that the world was supposed to end. It could have just been a grand mistake that he got sent forward in time. And even if we were to die, I will die fighting, because some fights are worth losing.
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
I understand. But that doesn't mean we're going down without a fight. The world must end, so be it. But I will fight, or die trying.
The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help.
Okay.
Breath and focus. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to Hearthfire.
So, why is fearing the dragons a bad thing? Oh shit.
However, it becomes a problem when that fear leads to unnecessary aggression or reckless actions. It is important to respect the power of dragons, while also seeking to understand and coexist peacefully with them.
Why the crap am I not able to... Oh, is that a shout? Okay. Is the conversation over?
Greetings, traveler. What brings you to Hearthfire at this late hour?
Yeah, I was asking, why is it a bad thing to fear the dragons?
Fearing dragons is a natural reaction due to their immense power and history of destruction. However, the problem arises when a fear leads to aggression or reckless actions. It's important to respect the dragon's strength while seeking to understand and coexist with them.
But you say that the dragons have done terrible things in the past, and it is natural to fear them. So, why would we not want to stop them now?
The actions of dragons in the past have indeed been destructive and caused fear among the people. While it is natural to want to stop any potential threats, it is essential to find ways to address the situation without escalating conflict or perpetuating a cycle of violence. Understanding their power and respecting their place in the world can help in finding peaceful resolutions rather than resorting to immediate aggression.
Didn't you say that the Dragonborn was the one who was meant to stop the dragons?
Indeed, the Dragonborn's destiny is intertwined with the dragons, as they possess the unique ability to shout and combat the dragons. However, it is crucial that this power is used responsibly and with wisdom, not just for the sake of stopping them, but also to ensure a balance that allows for coexistence rather than mere destruction.
So you understand fully well that the dragons can be dangerous, and that according to the prophecy, the Dragonborn is supposed to stop the new dragons, and that in order for the world to continue existing, the dragons have to be stopped. And the Blades were just doing that. Why hate them?
While it is true that dragons can pose a threat to the world, it is also important to approach the situation with wisdom and discernment. The Greybeards, including myself, believe in seeking peaceful resolutions and understanding rather than resorting to violence as the first option. The Blades' actions may come from a place of wanting to protect, but their methods are often driven by retribution and vengeance, rather than by the pursuit of balance and peace. It is this distinction in approach and values that leads to the disapproval of their actions.
But can the dragons be reasoned with? Has any dragon been successfully reasoned with? Can you tell me any single time that, you've successfully reasoned with a dragon or put a stop to them through, The words that you speak of.
Dragons are powerful creatures driven by their own instincts and desires. While it may be challenging to reason with them as one would with mortals, there have been instances where understanding and respect have led to cooperation. For example, Paarthurnax, one of the ancient dragons, chose to turn away from his destructive nature and instead mentor the Dragonborn in the way of the voice. This shows that while difficult, it is not impossible to find common ground with dragons through dialogue and mutual respect.
And do you think it is possible to do that with Alduin?
Alduin is a unique and powerful entity, often seen as the world eater and a bringer of chaos and destruction. While it may be incredibly challenging to reason with a being of such immense power and malevolence, it is not entirely impossible. The path to understanding and potentially changing Alduin's course would be a perilous and uncertain one, requiring great wisdom and counsel. The ancient prophecies and beliefs surrounding Alduin suggest a destiny that may transcend simple conflict, hinting at a deeper role in the world's fate.
Thanks, Agnir. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Just being able to understand the Greybeards and everyone's philosophy in all of this, right? It's just unbelievable. Like the fact that you can do that. Hang on. So, should I talk to Esbern? So, well, we've already gone to the College of Winterhold, and, you know, we are the Archmage, so it should be cool. Ah, yes. Magical gate opening. This was a super long quest. I actually find that the story quests are really engaging, but the College of Winterhold questline had way too many dungeons. What? Hey. Oh. Where should I go? I am the Archmage now. Who am I supposed to even talk to? Hang on. Oh, right, this guy. He might know something. It's just convenient that I had done all of these side quests before, and I knew it. You know? In the Book of Riddles. It's not very often that I allow myself to be so immersed in the world that I go ahead and, you know, do all the side quests, and by the time I talk to the characters, when the main story demands me to, I've already talked to them probably quite a few times before. Hang on, can I? Oh, come on. Alright, it is a hard skull.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
I am the Archmage.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses, and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad. Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
These are like 0 value.
Until next time.
Are you bringing me the...
Archmage or not, and what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're at? You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Imagine living beneath the waves with the strong-sided blessing of the most excellent fabric, holding the... You begin to breathe, drink its warp and weft. Through the plant matter fibers that imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth. What the fuck?
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years, and we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
Okay. discerning.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. Aye. He's the world. He's been gone for a long while. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Okay, well, I believe this video has already gone on for an hour, so I think this would be a good point to pause it. So I hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching. So far, this is just such a good game, probably my game of the year, and there is still half the year left, so it is entirely possible that that changes. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly count on it. So what the crap is that? How am I supposed to get to there? Hang on. Do I swim? Okay, I know I said that in the video, but like I have to see what this is about. Oh shit. Once more. Okay. Let me... Shit. Hang on. Let me equip the correct magic spell, which is Bound Sword. Okay. And in my right hand, I'll equip healing. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ah, that is so helpful. But I have gotten relatively good at the aiming. Okay, come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where is it? Okay. There we go.
Be careful. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Look out!
Ooh. Cool. Well, that really would be a good time to end the video. Having fought the dragon, I know I'm going back and forth on that, but hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.